So in this video, we're going to be adding WordPress to our website. WordPress is a website builder that is going to help us to build our website without having to write any code. All right. To do that, we need to log into our cPanel. And to access your cPanel, simply click on Active, this Active here. When you click on Active, then it's going to redirect you to another page where you have all the tools you need. So here you can see you can manage your DNS. This is the website. It is not active yet, it's still propagating. So you're seeing unlimited here because it has not been propagated. Once it has been properly propagated and hosted, you're going to see 60. You have remember, you have, I think, 30. Yeah, I think we'll have 30 here. So you have 30, and then you have 60 here. So you have enough bandwidth and then enough memory space. That is the gain. So just simply scroll down here. You're going to see the quick shortcuts. You have your email account. So if you want to have your admin email, like your website email, so that if you want to create a business email, this is where you can create it. I'm going to do a separate video to show you how to create a business email and then connect it to another email, then forward it to another email. That is, your email is going to become maybe admin.yourwebsite.com, something like that, not your regular gmail.com. Then autoresponders, FileMaker, this is where you can manage your back end file basically. Then this is where you can do your backup, your subdomain if you want to add more domains, then your add-ons and all that. So all these informations, you can see a business email has already been created by default. It is going to move from this gmail.com to elliothub.com, your website.com. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that in a separate video. Okay, so guys, welcome back. So we are in our dashboard area here. Let's go to home. So guys, we are back to our home page. This is great. It's looking nice. We already have one service. This is our website. We have one domain, which is the one we bought. We want to install WordPress right now. So I'm going to click on services, or you can just click on services here. Then it's going to take us to of course, still in the cPanel. So next, I'm going to click on here. So when I come to this my cPanel, I'm just going to scroll down. We want to install WordPress because we don't want to start coding and all that. We just want to manage everything about our website using our WordPress. Okay, WordPress is a website, kind of a website builder. You're going to install some plugin like the Elementor that's going to be helping you to build the website. Just drag and drop and all that, and that's what we're going to be using. So now you can see that we have enough space. We have about 10,000 megabytes, which is great. So what we already have in our website is 84 megabytes, which is, we haven't even done anything yet, and we have this. Then we have 1.9 megabyte out of 60,000 megabyte that's always giving us every month. So our website is going to be very fast because we don't have any traffic. All right, so everything here is working fine. So we are just going to go ahead and install the WordPress. I'll scroll down, then I'll click on add-on, this add-on domain. So it's going to bring us here that we'll have all the tools. So whatever we want to do on our website, we'll have the right tool here. If you come to emails, here you can create your business email account. You can create unlimited number of business email accounts. You can have autoresponder, email forwarder. If you want to forward from one email to another email, a lot of things you can do that has to do with emailing. We'll have all of them for free here. You can use all of them. Then here on file, here is where you manage your file, your backups, your whatever, everything you want to do is right here. Then your database, this is where you have all the informations that are going to be saved. Then your domain, you have your WordPress. These are the different website builders that you're going to be using to manage your website. But we are interested in WordPress management here. You can also use site builder, you can use zone editor. All of these ones are also, they do the same job as WordPress. Then the metrics here is going to be, you're going to be checking your bandwidth size. If your website is slow, probably you're having so much traffic on it, this is where you can come to, fix that. Then visitors, you're going to be seeing a lot of information analytics here on your website. Then security, SSL, the rest of them is right here. So all the tools you need for your website is here. You don't need any coding or anything. You're the admin, you don't need any developer for whatever reason. Then on the web softwares, you have all the software, then advanced preferences and all that. But here you can see scripts. A whole lot of things are right here, guys, in your C panel. But we are interested in this WordPress in the software part, because we are going to be using Software Manager by Clause to develop our website. So I'll just click on WordPress Manager by Clause. It's going to bring us here. As you can see, we don't have it installed in our website, so we are just going to click on install to install WordPress. And guys, it's going to open this page where we need to put up the features, like set it up and then install it. All right, so here you need to come here and then choose if your own is in HTTPS. Like if your website is still propagating, if they have not hosted it yet, maybe you just probably bought it a few minutes ago, it takes about an hour or 2 hours to propagate, to get to go live. It takes about 2 or 3 hours or so to go live. But if your own haven't gone live, it will be like this. You can wait for them to, take it live, or you can go ahead with this installation. Then you can now later use a plugin to add your SSL. But instead of just, you can just wait, then make sure it's in SSL so that your site will have security. Okay. Then this is your website name, your website URL, the domain name that you've bought is okay. Then this WP, now you don't want you want people to just type your website.ng, your website name, to land into your website, right? So you don't want to have this WP. Make sure you remove it, ensure it is gone. Because if you leave it, then when someone types your website name, they will need to put that WP before they can visit your website. So if they just type your website name without the WP, it is going to lead them to an error page. But without the WP, they can just type your website name and it will bring them to your home page. Okay, so make sure it's gone. Then on the version, this is the latest version. Leave it at the latest version. Then come to the setting, your site name. So you just put your site name here. This is like going to be your site logo, something like logo. Okay, so you just put it. You can change all of these things later. Okay, so I'll just put this one here. Then the website description can be maybe your website slogan or something, but we don't have any yet, so just say welcome to my website. All right, so good. uh then I think the next is your username, admin username. You can leave it at admin, is okay, but I want to change it to something else. Good. I want to change it to this. Then you can now put your password. All right. Make sure you put a strong password that you cannot forget. Please. Password, as you can see, is strong. So you have to make use of letters, numbers, and characters. Okay. Make sure you make use of letters, numbers, and characters. And the letter, make sure you put capital letter and uppercase and lowercase. Okay, just to make it strong. And make sure it's something you'll always remember. Don't go and use something you forget. Okay. Or anyway, you have access to this your back end. You can always come back here, but try to use something that you'll always remember. Then the admin, this is the default admin. This is like your default business email that it has created for you, but you don't have access to this email yet, so you may not be receiving any email. So you should just put your normal primary email. So you just put your primary email, your own normal email that you've been using. So everything here is fine. Make sure everything is okay. Our websites, okay. Remove the WP, then go down. English, it's in English. Don't worry about the plugins. You're going to install all the plugins you need manually, okay. So here you want to put your email again, this same email here, because they're going to send you the installation details, the installation, every detail. In fact, you're going to be managing your WordPress with this is the admin email, this admin email. Every information about your website is going to be going to this email. All right. Everything, even when if you integrate an order form or maybe a contact form, each time someone submits any of those forms, you get it in this email. And each time you have an information from your back end, from WordPress, from anything that relates to your website, you're going to receive it in this email. So make sure you put an email that you have access to. Then this installation, particular installation we're about to do now, is going to be sent. The information is going to be sent to this email. So the next, just hit on install. Then the installation is going to start. Then the installation is going to start. As you can see, it's just going to take a few minutes to complete the installation, and voila, here we are, WordPress installed. So we can click here to visit our website. So you can see our website is now live. Though our website is looking too ugly right now because I have not done anything on it. So this is that name we added as our website name. Now we can replace this with our logo when we start designing it. Then this is just like your this is like your header. This is your header. Then this is the body of the website, which is your home page, your products, everything is going to be here. Then this is the footer of the website, which is where you're going to have your quick links, your contact us, and all that. This is okay, guys. So in the next video, we are going to start designing this website and making it look good. But first, we need to install all the plugins that we need. This is amazing. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.